of the things that attracts people to Tampa Bay is our amazing waterfront. It's so important to remember to protect our shorelines. Organizations like Tampa Bay Watch do just that. In 2023, they are celebrating 30 years. We are here today to learn about all the amazing work they do. We're here today at Tampa Bay Watch's Tierra Verde location to learn more about what they're doing with oyster reefs to function as a natural shoreline. I have Molly Robinson with me here today, the annual giving manager. Hi, Molly.
Hello, nice to see you.
Yeah, so tell us a little bit more about the oyster reefs and all that fun stuff.
So a very quick, Tampa Bay Watch is a 30-year-old nonprofit. We have been working on the health of the Tampa Bay estuary for 30 years. One of our major programs is our restoration department, which involves the oyster reef balls that you see behind me. We create about 1,000 of those every year, and we use those in restoration projects to restore healthy living shorelines throughout Tampa Bay.
So talk a little bit about why it's so important to pay attention to our shorelines and make sure that we're doing this conservation and restoration work.
There are lots and lots of reasons. We need to protect the shorelines from erosion. So that's a primary function. We want to make sure that we're protecting our shorelines. What our shorelines provide us is the habitat needed for the plants and the critters, all the critters, to live and thrive. A shoreline is that natural place where the littler guys can hide from the bigger guys, gives them that opportunity to grow and thrive. An oyster reef ball is actually fabulous habitat for oysters to actually cling to and create colonies which filter our water. A single oyster will filter approximately 2 gallons of water an hour, which adds up to about 50 gallons a day. So let's get 10,000 oysters out there cleaning the water, and we're going to have an impact.
So walk us through making the oyster reefs, like that process with the cement and all of that.
So we actually rely on volunteers. This is a heavy labor volunteer project. What we do is we actually create these by forming molds. We spin the concrete through the concrete mixer. We have volunteers that are filling it. We have volunteers that are wheelbarrowing that cement then over to our molds. We're filling the molds. Once the concrete has hardened, we actually have volunteers who come back a couple days later. They open up those molds. They bring the completed oyster reef balls, add them to these piles here. When we have enough done and we're ready to go to a project, we go ahead and load them on a trailer. We take a bunch of volunteers with us and we install them on shore.
So I'd love to hear a little bit more about what you guys do on the education side. I know you have a lot of classes that come through and do different projects. So talk a little bit about that.
Sure. So as you said in your introduction, we're at our Tierra Verde location. We have a second location out at the St. Pete Pier, and both of those locations offer field trips during the school year, and they offer summer camps during the summer. With the education program, what we're trying to accomplish, it actually started in 2007, and our goal really is to grow the next set of environmentalists. We want the kids who live here in our region, the students, to understand that they can have a difference right now. They can make a difference. They can help us with the coastal cleanup. We want them to understand what's living in the waters around them. We want them to understand what an estuary is and why it's important and the benefits of that. So our education teams do a fabulous job bringing kids in, engaging them, making it fun, making it exciting. We have lots of opportunities. They actually get to go out on our classroom boats. They're able to go out on our kayaks at our Tierra Verde location. They can do a trawl and bring things in and study them under the microscope in the science labs, in the classrooms. Hands-on experiential learning is what we try really hard to do. Make it fun, make it exciting, and let them leave with the lessons.
Yeah, get them engaged, and then they'll remember it.
Yes, 100%.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for all the hard work that you and everyone here at Tampa Bay Watch does for our beautiful shoreline.
Oh, well, we appreciate it. Thank you for being here.